Clic, mao, ça tue, ça blesse, ça flingue. Aïe, 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 mao, gazo, clic.
Hello, Collective. Thank you for joining me today in the ethers. All right, listen, we're going to jump right into this reading. If this resonates with you, take it for yourself. And if it doesn't, share it with someone else. We're going to see what's your blockages here, what's getting in the way of your situation, whatever that may be for you. All right, first card out is playing games. I feel, Collective, you got somebody in your energy that feels like you're playing games with them, that, I don't know, you're doing a tit for tat, shutting them out possibly. This person also, because I'm picking up a lot from this one card here. I feel like this person thinks you go as far as in sending subliminal messages, such as maybe things that you're posting on your social media, pictures that you're taking. I mean, there's some of you, I'm even hearing gang stalk, if that makes sense for any of you. Everyone leaves. So yeah, your person feels that you're playing games with them. You know, I'm not sure what transpired just yet. All I'm hearing is someone saying, I knew it, I knew it. So this could have been a self-sabotaging situation. This could have definitely been a self-sabotaging situation where somebody was in their head. Could have been you, Collective, or your person. This person was non-committal due to whatever transpired in their life at one point in time. And I guess old feelings resurfaced and this person ran. I feel like this is like a chaser runner kind of thing. Maybe this person was running and you was chasing them at one point in time, and now you're not chasing them anymore and they think that you're playing games with them. For some of you, you could be playing games, you know, going out of your way not to talk to them, not to see them. If that's the case, that's what this person is thinking. Okay, if that's what you're doing, retreating. Yeah, I feel like you guys stepped away from a situation due to somebody's behavior here. And this person thinks they see this as a game, maybe because this is what they're used to doing. You know, this is how they, I guess, in the past operated. But this person thinks you're playing a game with them. They think that, you know, you guys are going to get back together. There's going to be some form of a reunion. For some of you, this person could be thinking that you left them to deal with someone else. Maybe that someone else was in the picture the whole time. Fear of loss. I feel like this person manifested their own fears. You know, they're constantly in their head thinking that someone is going to play them, or that, you know, someone is going to leave them once they're, you know, once they expose who they really are, the mask fall off, as you like to call it, the honeymoon phase is over. I feel like this person, they feel like, I don't know, they don't have, I'm not going to say that they don't have what it takes to keep you, but I also feel like this person has low effort too. I'm getting just a low effort person, and maybe you feel collective that you was carrying the relationship, so therefore you took a step back. You started focusing on yourself. You started focusing on the things that excite you, you know, new endeavors, creative adventures here. And this person, I feel like, is you know, they're making something up in their head about you playing games. Like, it's something so silly too. Like, for instance, if you're out and you take pictures of food, or you take pictures with people, this person feels in their head it's a subliminal message. It's a direct message to them. Let's see. You definitely have this person in their head, but I feel like it's not just you. I feel like whatever rejection issues or codependency issues I'm feeling right here, it's something that transpired since they were a child. Maybe from a mother who wasn't loving, or a father who was possibly never there, or, you know, they were taught to mask their emotions. So I feel like, okay, I feel like a lot of things here. Okay, so this person is like coming through strong. They're having anxiety about this situation, the fear of you walking away from them for good. Because I'm getting that this person feels like they have a little bit more time to play, or they're realizing that they don't have a little bit more time to play. And I feel like this person is having an anxiety situation because they're realizing that you're not actually playing this game. This is a game that they created in their head after a certain amount of time of you guys in your relationship or situation, right? And I feel like maybe something you did or possibly said triggered this person, and mentally they've been spiraling ever since. So instead of, I don't know what it is that you could have done to trigger this person, but, you know, maybe showing this person unconditional love. I mean, for people who are not used to that, that can be a little, you know, a little triggering, right? Unsocial. So this person is definitely going through it right now. They want to be alone. I feel like they could be amongst a group of people, and like, you know, I'm just picturing someone just staring out the window, you know. You know that scene, someone staring out the window and the rain is hitting the window sill, the window pane, and someone is just lost in their thoughts. Could be fantasizing. Let's see what else I'm getting from here. To attach. So I feel like this person is a little annoyed that they are, or that they're feeling so attached to you. Because although this might not be true, but this person feels as if you're playing games with them. I personally don't think that you guys are playing games from the energy I'm getting. Like, I feel like this is all this person's energy, and they feel like you're playing games. They feel like, I guess this person is trying to wait it out. I feel like somebody is watching you and they're trying to wait it out to see, you know, when they could come in and kick it with you, I guess, right? When you're no longer, I guess, upset about the past situation, what transpired between you two. So they're definitely watching you. And I feel like this energy feels like they don't think it's over. So even if you guys are not in communication right now, this person don't think it's over. Losing yourself. Yeah, this person was in their head big time. I feel like they were so trapped in their head that they sabotaged the situation. They self-sabotaged it. I mean, nobody's perfect here, right? I'm not saying you're perfect, collective, but I think in this situation, you had really good intentions with this person. And you were very patient with this person. From what I'm getting here, you were very kind. And I feel like maybe they just couldn't handle that. But they feel it incomplete here. Your absence is definitely being felt. You have this person and their feelings. They're reminiscing. For some of you, this person could have spoken to, you know, a professional. Yeah, your absence is definitely being felt. This is direct communication. I feel like you guys also, you have a telepathic relationship. So I feel like maybe you guys are not in close proximity with each other, or, you know, you're not talking currently. And I feel like this person is sending you messages, possibly messages in songs, obviously, you know, in tarot, right? Because if you're here, then, you know, I feel like you're being guided, you're being led. I feel like this person is trying to manifest you back. They're really in their head, and their anxiety is off the chain. So I don't know what this person does to maintain their anxiety, because it's still showing me that they're still kind of social. You know, like they'll show up to events. Maybe it's this person's job to do things like that, or because I'm getting people around them, but I just feel like they're not there. You know, their physical is there, but their mind is somewhere else. Yeah, I feel like in this situation that your person was more concerned about their fear. They didn't see how you put your fear aside to move forward with them. They didn't, you know, they didn't see that part. What they were more concerned with was their fear. And they let their fear take control here, take over. You know, I feel like this person started to withdraw, or they started to play games. I'm also getting that, you know, that thing, you know, let me hurt you before you hurt me kind of situation here too. All right, so the next card out is giving too much. I feel like some of you were very patient, with this person. You were very kind, just very patient, very understanding. I feel like what you offered this person, you offered it in abundance. I'm okay, because now I'm picking up on something else. I also feel like this could be a situation where it started off a certain way, right? Where it was just maybe you guys would get up just to have some fun or whatever. And things started to get serious, or maybe this person started to realize that they like you, or vice versa. Take it how it resonates. And then that's when the game started. So for you, it seems like they were playing games because they weren't that into you. In actuality, it was the opposite. They were really into you. I know it sounds, listen, I'm just picking up on the energy, okay? So I feel like this person was playing games with you to try to draw you in. And instead, they kind of pushed you away and turned you off because they were playing this game. So that just shows me that this person was wearing a mask, possibly. What's this about? Changing them. This person could be telling people how you wanted to change them. Or I feel like maybe some people around them, because I do feel like there was a lot of people involved in this situation here, that maybe they started to change possibly for the better. And then people around them, I feel like, maybe didn't want them to change. So they were creating issues, or not so much creating issues, but circumstances was just aligning for your person to have to, pick and choose here. It's strange because, like I said, look at the bottom of the deck. Look at all these people involved. So there was a lot of people involved in this situation. Or they confided in a lot of people about a situation between you and them. I just feel like your person was maybe in a situation or around people who enabled them to do, they enabled their bad behavior, so to speak, right? Something like, yo, I need to go get up with Sarah. I'm about to go get up with Sarah. And somebody around them will change the plans. Oh, well, just come with me here. I just got to go see, Luna, right? I don't want to be saying people's names and then, I might run across the name or something. But and then they would choose that activity, and then they would get caught up in whatever's happening, right? It wasn't serving them no real purpose at the time. So I feel like maybe this person was playing games in that way, collective. But we're going to pull some tarot. Let's pull some tarot. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, but somebody here has a victim mentality. It's that, I knew you were going to leave me kind of energy. And I feel like you're being blamed. You're going to be victimized if you're not being victimized now. Yeah, I feel like they're going around, they're talking about you. I feel like maybe this person is in their ego. So what they're telling people is that you tried to change them, or maybe you changed up on them. They're masking the real reason. They're not telling someone the truth here. They're not telling them how you were good for them. Because with all this information out here, I feel like your person knows that they sabotaged the situation. We're not playing games. we're not going to play games. You know, you sabotage the situation. You clearly see here that they were fearful. I feel like once they started, maybe it started off as just hooking up or whatever the case is, but I felt like maybe once they started to catch feelings, or, you know, they started to check for you for real, it's when the game started. It's where the fear came in. It's where the anxiety came in, right? This person felt like they were losing themselves, or if they gave to the situation, they will lose themselves. They felt like they were too attached to you. Now your person needs rescuing. Eight of Pentacles. Taurus energy. I feel like this person is working hard, working very hard to detach themselves from you. But they're realizing that they can't do it. They're having a hard time. Yeah, the Knight of Wands is out here. So, like I said, this person maybe was a player or wanted to be a player. They were in and out. They just wanted passion. Some of you could have viewed this person's behavior as immature. So this sounds about right. Like this whole row right here, everyone leaves. This is the person's mindset. They're trying to victimize this whole thing. You know, they felt like they were losing themselves. They couldn't be honest with how they really feel, because they felt like if they told you the truth, maybe you would go ahead and leave them. Maybe they were open or, you know, in love with someone previously before, and this person broke their heart by leaving them or whatever. But so they decided to play this game. I feel like maybe some of you view this person as immature. Could definitely be a Sagittarius out here. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is reminiscing. I feel like this person is kicking themselves, like they know they did something silly here by, if they let you go, by not being honest with you, or if you walked away, they're upset that they let you walk away. But this person, they're definitely focused here. They're focused on you. Page of Cups. This person could be younger than you, or you could be younger than this person. Or, because I do feel like amidst all the mess, right? All of what this person is thinking in their head, I feel like they have this youthful spirit here. Like I'm hearing, I didn't know any better. They didn't know any better. You know, if you know better, you'll do better, right? So I feel like this person feels like they didn't know any better at the time to not play this game with you. Ten of Pentacles. This is longevity. This is inheritance. Wow. I'm hearing like I have nothing else to give. So some of you were offering this person the Ten of Pentacles, the family, the growth, the success, you know, in all aspects of your life, especially financially, because I feel like there was something here that maybe you guys were supposed to develop together. You know, people come in our lives for different reasons, right? So sometimes it's not just love. I mean, overall, I think it is, right? If someone is choosing to work with you and you're choosing to work with them, whether it's platonic or not, it's still some emotions there to carry on, I guess, on some level, but I don't know. I feel like you guys were meant to do something together that was going to be successful here. But this person has to get their emotions in check. Their emotions are all over the place. They want you, but they fear that you're going to leave. I feel like this person's anxiety is through the roof about you, or just about a situation, the current situation that they're in now, because they feel with this incomplete here. I feel like this person is, they're definitely feeling your absence, your absence, and there's a void here, there's a void that's missing. Two of Cups. Thank you for that. That's what's missing. The Two of Cups. They want to be in a Two of Cups with you. Aw. This person misses you. I feel like I'm hearing like I miss your hug. I miss your touch. I miss, this person misses a lot of things about you. And clearly they're talking to everybody. They're talking to everybody and their mama about it. Whoever will listen, they're talking to about this. I feel like this person have someone in their ear like, bro, sis, why don't you just go and tell her, or just go and tell him, how you feel, or be with that person. Maybe they got one person, maybe. And I think it's this person here. The Knight of Swords just showed up. Because the Knight of Swords is the one that's going to, I feel like be fair, be honest, be objective, right? They're not just following the program here. So I feel like they have this one person that's telling them like, yeah, you played yourself, And it's something that I feel like they need to hear. It's like, but it's weird because it's like, yo, So how are you going to fix that? Let's see what else is going on. Six of Cups. So, yeah. You guys, like I said, I feel like this could be a very strong soulmate connection here. There's definitely telepathic communication between you two. And it's definitely someone from your past. I don't feel like it's like your past, though. I feel like it's like your recent past, maybe a year ago or a couple of months ago. I feel like this person is missing you and they want to come towards you. Yeah, the Death card is out here. So this person feels like you switched up on them. I mean, I don't think, because I'm telling you, all of this is your person's energy here. I don't think that you guys switched up on them in a negative way. I feel like you changed, things changed. And this person started performing. And you just didn't want to be a part of the show. So you just moved aside here. But I feel like this person is in that energy, like, I can't believe you won't play my game. Like, I feel like they're annoyed that you won't play back. Some of you, this person, I feel like is trying to get your attention. They could be doing things to try to get your attention on social media, saying things, sending subliminal messages. For some of you, this person is straight out just popping up where you're at. More anxiety. I feel like this person, they feel as if you're going to reject them. But with the Ten of Pentacles, that's inheritance, that's love, that's family, that's abundance, that's prosperity, right? That's what maybe you were offering this person. But I don't know why I'm hearing like, I'm all talked out. For some of you, I feel like you're just letting this person stew in their own mess here. Because I feel like you're all talked out. Your energy is coming through, collective, but it's coming through very quiet. Like, I feel like your silence is so loud to this person. And that could also be, I feel like, you know, they're sending you telepathic messages. Again, maybe through song, TV, tarot. Maybe you're seeing numbers. 4. Yeah. They feel like you're holding back from them. You're setting up boundaries. They could be feeling possessive over you as well. So this is just, I'm telling you, I just feel like it was a whole bunch of games being played here. But it's almost like this person got the nerve to play games with you, and then you realize that, you know, they were playing games and you weren't about that. And they're mad with you. I don't know if they're mad, but they're making a lot of shit about you. Like, whether they're doing this in public, secretly, like... I feel like this person is blaming you for the breakup, you know, or for the relationship falling apart here. The Knight of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck is the Hermit. So this person definitely wants to come in. But they're going to be taking their time here. Why the Knight of Pentacles? The King of Pentacles. I could definitely be talking to a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It's very heavy Taurus energy out here. I have Scorpio, Pisces. Libra. And Aquarius. Yeah, this King of Pentacles here, they want wish fulfillment with you. They're determined to get it. I mean, they're coming in slow, but they're watching you. I feel like they're just being calculating. They're planning. They're definitely planning to come in. They're definitely up in their head, too, if they can get out their head. Eight of Pentacles again, yeah. They're planning. They're committed. They're committed to come towards you. They're committed to put the pieces of this relationship back together. They're committed to talk to you. They're working hard. Either they're working hard, I feel like, on themselves. Some of them could be going to get, you know, seek help, professional help, you know, dealing with their anxiety, their fear of loss or abandonment or rejection, right? I feel like there's some people out here that's possibly working on that. The codependency. And I feel like they are committed to working on themselves. So they're committed to working on themselves, and I feel like they're going to come in soon, possibly with an apology. Exactly. Queen of Cups energy. Yeah, they want to come out of the Five of Pentacles. They want to, you know, I feel like this person, yeah, they're dealing with heavy abandonment issues. They want to come out of this energy. All right, let's pull one more. Then we're going to wrap it up. Three of Wands. Looking ahead, confidence and growth, foresight. They are coming towards you. They are collective. They made their decision with the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They're no longer in their head about this. They realized that they were playing games here with you. They don't want to play any more games. They want to come in. They want to commit, possibly, for some of you. I am going to have to tell you to be a little careful here because they are coming in. Oh, no. I'm wrong. I was going to say they're coming in night energy, but it still could be a king still coming in night energy because this person, they're scared. They're non-committal. They're scared of commitment, possibly due to something that transpired in their past. But they definitely want to come in, talk to you. I'm looking at a date here. Maybe you guys are going to go out on a date or something. But they're going to come in telling you all about it. All right, keep me posted, guys, on what happens when they do. All right, so this is your reading. Thank you for joining me today in the ethers. Ciao.